Hello, everybody. Hi. So my name is Eve. This is Eve's Creations Paint Party. It's Friday night, and I hope this is working. And what do I have on my face? I have no idea what's on my face. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Let's see. Okay, there's that button. All right, so. Hey, Butters, what's going on, sweetheart? You want to say hi to your fans? Oh, yeah, 6,000%. Yes, baby, yes. I know. You've been excited for 20 minutes. You've been excited for 20 minutes. Hello, Lisa. How are you doing, sweetheart? How's everybody doing tonight? Woo! Thank you, technology gods. Anyway, handy dandy table. I drank almost all my coffee just now. We're using every single brush. We got large fluffy, we've got big boy, we've got small fluffy, we got mini me, he's a small shader, we have medium fluffy. Let's see, we got tiny in the house, and Mr. Nifty. So, when you clean your brushes, you want to swirl, you want to tap, you want to dab on your paper towel, you want your bristles to be wet but not dripping. Same colors every single party, white, yellow, red, blue, and black. Let's do some roll call. Guys, I'm trying to keep it together here. Oh my goodness gracious. Hello, Lisa. How are you doing, sweetheart? Tina's in the house. Hello, Tina. How are you, doll? Let's see, who are we going? We got Kimberly's hanging out with us tonight. Hello, Kimberly. How are you doing? Sam is here. Hi, Sam. How are you doing, sweetheart? All right, Cindy is here. Hello, Cindy. How are you doing? Debbie in the house. Debbie D. We got Debbie D in the house. Oh, yeah, 6,000%. Daughter and grandsons came to visit. I was late. Still didn't end up in the corner. No, because I just hit 6,000 buttons. Hello, Carolyn. How are you doing, sweetheart? And Carol is here. Hey, Carol, what's going on? Marsha's hanging out with us tonight. Hello, Marsha. How you doing, sweetheart? All right. Whew. We got it working. I did, those of you that are catching the replay, Eve just took 20 minutes to get this app to work. Thank you, Lord. I'm not going to complain. It's working now. So, we're all good. Let me put you in my handy dandy holder. Alright, so you can get a look at what we're doing tonight. I cannot show you both at once what we're working on. And, the finished product. So if you need a reference, take a screenshot, right? Take a screenshot. I just jolted you guys, right? Got your jolt, charging you guys all up. All right, 6,000%. I don't know what I did. I updated, I uninstalled, reinstalled, I hit buttons like a maniac, and we're here. So that's all that matters. And I love you, fam. Sorry about that. I don't know what they did. Jimmy Gale, what's going on, sweetheart? You need healing prayers and wishes, Jimmy Gale? We'll give them to you, sweetie. We'll give them to you. How you doing, doll? How you doing? All right. So I got a new light. It's a ring light. You see it in my glasses. The other lights broke. Joan is here. Hello, Joan. How are you doing, doll? Oh, no. Well, I hope you're feeling better. Those of you following my Make 'em Ups journey, we're sparkling tonight. Oh, yeah, we sparkle because it's Magic Forest. It's Magic Forest. Speaking of Magic Forest, I'm working on a 16 by 20 canvas. It's 16 this way, 20 straight up and down. If you're working on something different, that's fine, as long as you're in the general area that I am in. You will be good. Tina, you just watching tonight? Oh, healing prayers and wishes for Tina. I hear you, doll. Sounds like a lot's going on. So sorry about your, your fur baby. That's like the hardest. That's like the worst. It really is. Poor doggo over here. Poor Mr. B. He's been excited for 20 minutes. Waiting for me to get the buttons to work. I literally uninstalled, reinstalled Still wasn't working. I have no idea what I hit and what I went through, or I don't know. But we're here now. And Stars is enabled, which is cool. And I can add a link to PayPal, which is cool. So we're going to do that. And support is appreciated. Stars are about a penny each. And PayPal is PayPal. If you do send me support, that is $5 or more. Make sure you direct message me, private message me. Don't post it. Your address, and I'll send you out your Mr. Nifties for free. How you doing, Lisa? Do I got Lisa's on here? Hey, Donna, how you doing, sweetheart? Oh, I'm glad you're here, sweetie. I know. Where's everybody been? Where's everybody been? I'm like, that's too much stress. I'm like sweating bullets over here. Whoo-wee. Sam, everybody's good right now, so if people come in later on, you can deal with them accordingly. Whew. All right. Okay. So, let's get back to the good stuff. Let's get back to the good stuff. Oh yeah. If you're painting along with me, let me know. 6,000%. If you need me to slow down, let me know. Let's move you guys a little bit closer, and you can see the painting better, right? Because I got the light. I got the light fixed. I got a new light. We got a new light, a new gizmo. So there we have that. All right, and it's the almighty blank canvas tonight. Almighty blank canvas. That's right. You took out a new canvas for you guys tonight. 6,000%. Brand spanking new. Brand spanking new. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we're going to turn around and swirl tap that big boy. Oh, healing prayers and wishes for your husband, Donna. I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, April, how you doing, sweetie? What do you mean you're at the ER? Healing prayers and wishes for April too. All right, the whole fam is getting healing prayers and wishes. Oh, all right. Well, I hope everything goes well for you, April. I hope everything goes well for you, doll. Yeah, and the same with your husband, Donna, and the same with everyone else that's having issues right now. We're all having issues, right? It's like we're all having issues, okay? So let's just put it out in the universe. Let's let's get some. Now he's hey you, stop. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, well, hang in as long as you can. Hang in as long as you can. Alright. Whew, I know, Carolyn, right? I know. 6,000%. Okay, so we're gonna throw some teal on here. That's what we're gonna do. Let's just paint. Whew, let's woosah it out and paint. So I'm grabbing a whole lot of white, and I'm grabbing some blue. We have blue, right? We got blue, and we're gonna grab yellow. We're gonna grab yellow. Oh yeah, and we're gonna cover this whole canvas. Yep. So, and it's a brand new canvas for you guys. The almighty blank canvas. I can finally say that again, right? Because I've been reusing old ones this whole time, and because I'm slacking with the gesso project, but that's okay. Yeah, he is. He's just doing his job. He's just doing his job. That's why I introduce him, because you never know when he's going to be chiming in. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I can't be mad at him, because he was literally just excited for the past 20 minutes. He was excited for the past 20 minutes. So, I don't know what happened. I don't know what was going on. Like I said, I uninstalled, which I was afraid to do. and then I reinstalled, and it still wasn't working right, and then I don't know what I hit, but we're here now. So that's good. And on that note, all my videos are kid friendly. So I'm going to watch this thing and you guys watch your comments. I dropped all the naughty words before I hit the button. 6,000%. All right. Hello, Cynthia. How are you doing, sweetheart? How you doing, honey? How you doing? All right, so we're gonna cover this whole canvas with this really pretty turquoise color. I love this color. Yes, I do. So you want a nice thin layer. All right, nice thin layer. Okay, so you want coverage, but you don't want any thick, goopy spots. So you just want to turn around, and you can pull your brush along your paint, get rid of any thick spots. Right, the more you brush over it, the more blended it's going to become. The less you brush over it, the more you're going to have the separations of color. Right, if you have a thick spot, you just pull your brush along like this, and look, you can pick up all that extra paint and move it somewhere else. Move it somewhere else, right? We want nice, thin layer. Coverage, you want coverage, but you don't want thick and goopy. Not on this painting. We don't want thick and goopy. Some paintings you do want thick and goopy, but not this one. Not this one. Nope. I feel better just slinging the paintbrush around, to tell you the truth, guys. I'm so glad this worked. I was feeling really bad because, you know, we had the problem a couple weeks ago too, you know what I mean? And thank you, Bonnie, for the stars. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. 6,000%. Hi, Bonnie. Bonnie's not going in the corner, Sam. Bonnie making a big entrance. Nice. Very nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Somebody wrote something. It's been a while. Just been taking care of your sweet hubby. Cynthia, prayers and wishes to your hubby too. All right, everybody needs some good mojo, some prayers and wishes going on, right? Let's get some family mojo. Everybody's got some stuff going on, and we're gonna. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that, Bonnie. That was very sweet of you. Thank you so much. So everybody, deep breath in. Whoo, nice slow breath out. Right. Whoo. Relax. Sling some paint. Take a little woosah moment. Deep breath in. Whoo. Slow breath out. There we go. There we go. That's the ticket. That's the ticket right there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tapping the screen and putting, putting those little hearts up for me. I appreciate that too. Right? Appreciate that too. I mean, I always say to myself, right, not to minimize anything I have going on, because it's real for me and it could be something that's stressing me out. But I always say to myself, you know, if people in the world, right, Tina B? Big hugs, all in caps, 6,000%. 6,000%. Yep, let's bring it in. Let's bring it in, people. Big hugs. Big hugs. Bring it in. All right. Oh, that's better. Oh, big hugs. Let's give hugs to everybody. All right, now my phone wants to flip out of the holder, so let's not have... What is the star goal for tonight? Well, Bonnie, we're going to make it 2,000 because you just smacked it out of the park. So that's what we're going to do. Let's see if we can hit 2,000 tonight. And if you're new to stars, they're about a penny each. You get them through Facebook. And yeah. I got you, Bonnie. I understood what you were saying. It's all good. Yes, big hugs for everybody. All right, so we have trees that are in the mist, right? They're back there. They're very subtle. You can hardly see them. All right. See all those soft suggestion of trees right there? See how soft and subtle it is? Okay, so we're not going to stress it. We're just going to be putting lines on the canvas. Okay, so I'm going to make myself a brown. And you got green on your brush. Guess what? Green and red make brown. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but green and red make brown. But I'm basically going to take every color on my canvas here, and I'm going to mix it around. And it's looking a little gray, so I want to add more yellow, and I want to add more red to that. All right, I want to add more yellow, more red to that. Now I got a brown. Okay, and I want it to be a darker brown, so I'm going to take a microscopic amount of black, put that in there. Scoop it all up. Scoopy, 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 doopy. There it is. There it is. Okay, and I'm just going to pull Big Boy and press him against my palette to get all that extra paint out of there. Give it another little mix. All right, 6,000%. Thank you, Carol, so much for the stars. I appreciate that. Carol coming in with some big guns, too. Thank you. Oh, you guys are on fire tonight. Well, you know, everything's on fire, too. You know, New Jersey's been covered with a blanket of smoke for, like, this past week. And just earlier, there was police and firefighters and helicopters. Something caught fire next to my residency, and they were having people like leave their homes in case it came into the park. Meanwhile, I'm loading my car up for a show, and I was like, well, I better just keep putting the art in the car. Right? Grab the art and grab Butters. Everything else can go to you know where. Yeah, it's just been nutty. Thank you so much for the stars. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. I really do. 6,000%. Alright, I got this brown on my brush. I'm going to hold my brush back here. I'm going to go straight up on my canvas, and we're just going to pull and drop in all these faint little lines. Okay, you're just going to drop these in. Alright, and if you want to make the same in Illinois, Sam, right, and then as you're pulling, if you press a little harder towards the bottom, that'll give you like a bottom, you know, it'll be a little thicker for you. And trees aren't always straight, so let's do a bendy one, right, here, there. Just drop these in. I gotta grab more paint now. We just had a lot of fires in Edmond and Oklahoma City. Yeah, Cynthia, yeah, and we're getting all the smoke from Canada, believe it or not, and also some area in Pennsylvania was all in a fire, and then I know, right, Cynthia? And like I said, one just started right near where I live, and it was like Armageddon. For like 20 minutes. I was like, what is going... Meanwhile, I'm taking art out of the house and putting it in my car. And then all this stuff started happening. So I'm just going to follow along some of these trunks. And then just pull out. Just to give the idea of some branches going this way and that way. Right? We're not worrying about this. We're not stressing this at all. Alright? Because we're going to mystify my love. Smoky and ash in the air in New York, right? Yeah. I can only imagine New York because I'm in southern New Jersey, right? I'm like, you know where the little neck is in New Jersey, and it's the whole south part? If you cut that in half, that's pretty much where I'm at. And we were getting smoke from Canada. So how crazy is that, right? How crazy is that? Okay, so you want to put these in. Don't keep painting over them. You want very light lines. You don't want this to be thick and goopy. You want this to dry. All right, so just put some more in here. And it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, because we're going to mystify these and no one's going to pay any attention to them. No one's going to pay any attention to them. Alright? Now, I have this extra brown on my brush and I don't want to waste it, so I'm going to dab it into here. Because in here is going to be a grassy area. Grassy area, and it's going to be darker than the other areas. So, I might as well just dab all this extra brown that's in my brush right in here. I'm just dabbing it in, right? Getting all that excess paint out of my brush. Why waste it? Why waste it, right? 6,000%. Wow, we're 1,500 stars, guys. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to wipe off my brush now. And we're going to put them in the water. All right. So, next thing I want to do is I'm going to get out large fluffy. I told you, we're using all the brushes tonight. All the brushes. So, if you got a brush set, guess what? You're using all of them. Using all of them. Now, Fluffy is a stiff bristled brush. And his bristles go everywhere. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I'm going to grab blue. And I'm going to grab yellow. And it can be the dirty yellow because we're working in greens. Okay, blue and yellow. And we're going to smush. We're smushing. Just like Tina B's shirt says. She has a smushing shirt. So we're just going to smush. Up, down, all around. All sorts of things going on here. All sorts of little grassy areas. Grassy areas. Yeah, and I appreciate the stars, guys. I'm on that other app, TikTok, right? And TikTok, if you guys have been noticing some posts that I've made, and they're like really, you know, advanced paintings. Like I shared with you last time, right? My flex paintings, I'm flexing. I'm doing those, random lives, not a date set or anything like that. I just kind of open the app and pop on, and I got banned. I don't know what I did. No idea. Probably something came out of here and I don't know what the heck I said, and I got banned, and I haven't been able to do that all week. And people like the stars through Facebook, they can send gifts through TikTok, and I haven't been able to do that all week. So I really do appreciate the support, guys, especially this week. But supposedly they're going to let me go back onto TikTok the 13th, I think it was. Yeah, I don't know what I said or what I did. I have no idea. So I'm just going. Now my brush is hardly any paint on it, and I'm going up through here, if you notice, and then I'm just doing taps. So there's really soft green areas all the way back up in there. Okay, so I don't have any paint on my brush. I'm literally just dabbing the paint that's on the canvas and then going upwards with it, just to make some soft areas. Back in here. Alright. This is a fun painting. This is really fun. And you guys can totally do this. So, and I'm not, I'm grabbing blue and yellow random. I didn't pre-mix my color. I'm just throwing the two colors on my brush. And that's how I'm able to get, like, some's more yellow, some's more blue. Alright? It's just random. Luck of the draw. And you don't want to smush too much. Okay? You don't, like, we're not going for goopy gobby, remember? We're not going for goopy gobby. You don't want goopy gobby. So, now that there's hardly any paint on my brush, I'm just going to dab. Right? See how quickly I'm moving? I'm just dabbing through here and smashing out any pieces that are extra thick. That's it. Notice keeping it moving. Keeping it moving. We're keeping it moving. There we go. 6,000%. Boom! Just like that. Boom. Woohoo! Alright, so I'm going to wipe off this brush. Right? We're going to wipe off this brush. And we're going to turn around. And all in this area, we want it to be a lighter green. Okay? Because the big main sun ray is coming in here and hitting this spot. So, lighter green, we're going to go with a whole lot of yellow. Some more yellow. And just a little bit of blue. Just like that. And we're going to smash. We're going to smash. Whole lot of yellow, little bit of blue. Now, you see how much area I'm covering with just loading the brush up that one time? Right? Just loading it up that one time. Okay? See how much area I'm covering? Okay, so you don't want this super thick. You just want to smash so you get the little texture of grass going on. And I'm grabbing more yellow than blue. And here, there, not everywhere. You don't have to fill in every single little space. Okay? Stick and move, stick and move. Here, there, not everywhere. You don't have to fill in every little tiny space. Like, there's parts where the background is still coming through, and that's totally fine. That is totally fine. We are totally fine with that. Grabbing more yellow, a little bit of blue, and smash. Smashy, smashy. We're smashy, smashy, right? Bring it up here a little bit. Okay, smashy, smashy. Sticking and moving. Sticking and moving. Oh, I feel much better now, guys. Whew, alright. I was stressing. I was stressing out. I was stressing. I know a lot of you were looking forward to hanging out and seeing this painting, right? We all hang out as a fam, and all of you, like, a lot of you have stuff going on right now, so I'm glad that, I'm glad it all worked. Now, when I get to, like, this bottom piece, I'm going to grab a whole lot of yellow. In fact, I got to go get more yellow. A whole lot of yellow. How much yellow? A whole lot. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Oh, you ever notice when you're stressed out, it like hits your shoulders, your neck, your back? Like, my stomach starts to hurt. Like, it's crazy, right? Stress takes such a toll on people's bodies, and you don't even realize it. You know? You don't even realize it. And then you're wondering, like, why do I feel like crap? Ooh, sorry. Whoops. Oh, watch I get banned on Facebook next. That'll be the next trick. Oh, don't say it. Don't say it, Eve. Don't say it. Let's not jinx anything. Let's not jinx anything. Excuse me. So, I'm just tapping this in. Here, there, not everywhere. Nice thin layer. Okay, nice thin layer. Just tapping this in. Hardly any paint on my brush at all. I want this to be smushed in, but I want it to be smooth. Okay? I want it to be smooth. And if it's like, if your canvas is tacky from doing your background, and you're getting these like icky, tacky, smushy kind of effect, stop painting. Yeah, same thing happens to you, Sam. Yeah. Stop painting. You gotta let the background dry a little more. Alright, so if you're getting this mushy, tacky kind of thing going on, stop painting. Let it dry. Let it dry, let it dry. 6,000%. Little man's asleep now. That was too much excitement for him, too. He's literally sprawled out in his condo over there. Alright. Boom. Boom. There it is. Alright, I'm going to put my brush in the water. Alright, give some ketchup mustard time. Whew. Alright, finished my coffee that I pretty much almost drank all of it. I was literally like stressing out. That's exactly how I was. No joke. Why am I drinking coffee through a straw? Because I don't like lipstick on the cup. It annoys me. It's one of my pet peeves. I don't like when lipstick's on the cup, so that's why I'm drinking it through a straw. So, can you guys believe it's June already? Like, seriously? Where did half the year go? You just got back from work, you're ready to come on 15 minutes before, and you went on, got called in, heading to the corner. Alright, Debbie. How you doing, Debbie V? We got Debbie D, and we got Debbie V. Debbie V. Debbie V. Got Debbie D and Debbie V. Okay, so now this has to be dry, right? These trees have to be dry, and we're gonna put our mist in. We're gonna put in our mist. Oh yeah. So you're gonna use Fluffy. All right, so I'm gonna swirl, tap, dab, large Fluffy. Debbie's in the corner. Debbie's in the corner. She gets a free pass tonight because she was at work, Tina? Or is everybody getting a free pass because Facebook decided to give everybody a heart attack about your grandson likes to drink tomato soup? Your grandson's adorable, Carolyn. He's absolutely adorable. Alright, so I'm going to take a microscopic amount of white paint. And if your white paint is really thick, dip your brush, smack it off. Alright? Because you want this pretty much see-through. We're doing like a wash. So you want this really liquidy. And then I'm going to grab some yellow. I'm going to put some yellow in there. But see how it's almost like water consistency? And I'm going to grab a little bit of blue. Put some blue in there. Just a smidge. Just a tiny smidge. See? Now I got this watered down turquoise. Right? Really watery. Okay? And I'm going to see all the water coming out of Fluffy. Right? I'm going to push all the excess out. And push all the excess out. And then I'm going to turn around and alright. We're going to dab Fluffy out, right? Because he had a lot of water in him. I'm going to go back in and just grab a little bit of that watered down paint just on the tip of the brush. And we're going to swirl. We're going to swirl. See? Boom. Mist. Right? And you could cover some tops of the grass here. Okay, like it's coming through. Notice I didn't grab any more paint. Okay, I'm just moving this around. And all it is watered down paint. And it's buildable. So if you want it to be more, is it just me or is it dark at the bottom down here? Could be. I can move the light up more. Is that better? No, it's okay. All right. It was dark for a few seconds. Oh, all right. It just kind of dimmed out. It just dimmed out. Is that what happened? Debbie gets a freebie tonight? All right. Yeah, she was at work. Adulting stinks. I almost said something bad there too. I gotta put, guys, I hope you can hear me okay. I gotta put my AC up. I worked myself into a tizzy. And if you want this to be more misty, you're not losing your vision. If you want it to be more misty, if this isn't like misty enough, then you could just grab some more white paint. You just grab some more white paint. And see how it's, you don't need a lot though. Or you can have different variations, right? You can have like a mist cloud going through. You can have like a little white misty area going through. That looks kind of cool. That looks kind of cool. And you're just going to mist all these trees out. And all it is watered down paint. That's it. Every time I'm leaving the canvas, I'm grabbing more paint. Grab a little bit of white. Do another lighter misty area because I'm kind of digging that. Okay, so I'm going to dip my brush, grab some more water. And I'm going to grab the white. And I'm going to grab the yellow. And this microscopic amount of blue. Right? I want that a little bit more watery. There it is. There it is. Now this one's darker because it had more blue in it. But you don't have to worry about matching it up. And I'm going to put it on my grass a little bit here. Okay, so the grass is in the mist. In the mist, in the mist. So you guys know how I do those hay eaves and stuff. Is there anything you want to see? Anything you want to see or have me do as part of a hay eve? I'm thinking of doing a flower. I saw this really cool picture of a flower that had like all these pretty colors in it. I think it was supposed to be a hibiscus. I don't know. Carolyn, you're the flower expert. It had like ruffly petals, and there's like 5 of them. Yeah, Debbie, you got a free pass because you were stuck at work and adulting stinks. So you're out of the corner. No bribe necessary. No bribe necessary. Hey, were you getting comfy in the corner? Were you getting a little comfy? Tulips, Donna? Well, they were, right? Because tulips are like that too. But they were like, flopped over. You can see the middle of the flower. Maybe an iris. Like you could see the center of the flower, but it didn't have the pointy thing. It didn't have like the pointy thing coming out of the middle. But I don't know. I don't know what it's called. But I think I'm going to do that as the next Hay Eve. I might even film it tonight. You finally got to sit down. You're good. I hear you. I hear you on that. Alright, so mystify me. Mystify. Alright, done with that. So, next thing I want to do is we're going to take Big Boy and we're going to put in our first 2 sun rays. And this way, if you screw them up, you can easily grab the fluffy brush, swirl it around, and it becomes mist again. Okay, so they're like this much of a level up. They're not that hard to do, but I want everybody to try them. And if you screw them up, it's okay. You just grab Fluffy and start swirling around, and you can put it back into the mist. That's why we're doing the 2 in the back now, before you do the one that's halfway across your whole painting. So, I'm going to swirl tap that Big Boy. Hey, Donna Siegel, how you doing, sweetheart? You know what's going on. Hey, Becky, how you doing, sweetheart? What's going on? Hello. That's right. I do take bribes, though. We do take bribes. Yes, we do. Now, who was the Donna that was here earlier? Oh. Yep, Becky's in the corner. Yeah, Donna, you're fine, Donna. My daughter for Mother's Day got me this lip stuff. It's called NYX, NYX. Yeah. It's nice to see you too, Donna. And it's called Lip Butter. It's nice. Like, my lips feel like, don't they look juicy? And they feel so soft. Like, really soft. So, if you're going to treat yourself, comes in all different shades. There's, like, nude shades that I put on. It feels really good. Alright, I'm swirl, tap, dabbing Big Boy. I'm getting all the green out of them. And again, you want to use some extra water. So, I'm going to dip my brush, give it a little tap, and we're going to do the horizontal drip. You guys are used to this. You've done this before. Alright, we're going to get all the extra drip out of it. But there's still water in the bristles. Alright, I'm going to grab my clean yellow paint. Alright, and I'm going to wipe off the excess. I'm just going to make sure that there's paint on the tip. You guys see that? Okay? You've heard of that stuff. It's really good, right? Yeah. I'm going to hold my brush back here. Now, the thing with these is you want it to be straight. Okay? Light filters in straight. So, I'm going to start up here somewhere. I'm going to land over there somewhere. I'm going to hold my brush back here. And I'm going to go in this direction, not this way. This way. Alright? And pull. Faster you go, straighter it's going to be. And you got to do the sound effect. Okay? And once you got that first line down, you can go back and thicken it up. Alright? Now I'm going to turn my brush the other way, and I'm going to follow that and soften it out. And on the bottom here, because I don't know if we're going to see it or not see it, I'm going to just dab that extra yellow. Just going to dab the extra yellow around. And just like that, you've got a sun ray, people. Oh yeah. Going to wipe off my brush. I'm going to dip it in the water. Little tap tap. Vertical dab dab. Yeah, it makes your lips like really soft. Okay, some yellow paint just on the tip of Big Boy, ladies. Just the tip. I'm going to come over here somewhere, holding my brush back here, straight up against the canvas, and whoosh. Faster you go, straighter it's going to be. Okay, once I have that initial one done, I'm just going to pull along, make it a little thicker. Right? The whole thing with these is you want it to be straight. I'm going to turn my brush the other way. Whoosh. Soften it out. Do some dabs over here where it's hitting the grassy areas. And just like that, guys, you have sun rays in a forest. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now I'm going to grab the brown paint that I made before with a little bit more black added. So I'm grabbing the brown and black. I'm keeping it separated on my brush. And we're going to put in our 3 big trees. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Trees. We got trees going on. Alright, this guy's kind of up here. So, I'm going to put my brush against the canvas, holding back here again, and I'm going to pull up. Whoosh. Boom. There it is. Okay, and then I'm going to follow that down and push harder as I get to the bottom. Okay, and then you could follow it up just like that. Okay, I'm going to grab some more paint. And I'm going to turn around and pull it along my canvas, whatever this thing's called, palette, right? Flatten big boy out, razor sharp edge, cut you with the razor sharp edge. I'm going to follow along my tree trunk here and pull outwards. Okay, and then I'm going to follow this backwards and make that a little thicker right there. Right? Going to grab some more paint. Again, make sure you have a razor sharp edge. Cut you. And I'm going to come and I'm going to curve one. So remember, show me the money, right? Show me the money, or world's smallest violin. Do this with your fingers. Put your brush in there and you can churn it. If you can't get this down yet, just swoop. Just swoop, right? Okay, so I want another branch right here. Whoop, there it is. Just like that. And let's even it out because it looks like he's going to fall over. So let's put another one right there. It's your tree. And I'm just going to follow it backwards. Thicken the branch up just by pushing on my brush harder. Come into my trunk. Make my trunk thicker. Okay, this way the tree is proportional. You just follow everything backwards. Okay, so I'm going to swirl tap that big boy and we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. Alright, grabbing some black, grabbing some brown, making sure I have a nice razor sharp edge, pulling it across my palette. Going to come over here, put this one a little lower, and pull up. Just like that. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Okay. I'm going to follow along what I just painted and churn and put another branch that way. Now I'm going to follow down. Press a little harder right there and press really hard as I go down the trunk. I'm going to grab some more paint. Follow this. Press a little harder when it meets the tree and thicken up my trunk. And that is how you get proportionate trees, guys. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's it. That's all you need to do. All you need to do. Alright, tree number 3. Tree number 3 with our magic. So, any of you guys thinking about adding like little fairies or maybe like some butterflies or some dragonflies to this painting? I want you guys to really get creative with this. Right? It's called Magic Forest. You can pretty much add whatever you want to it. I just didn't do it because, you know, time constraints. Okay, tree number 3. Boom. Over here. I'm going to put this one a little further up. Okay, so he's going like all the way up here. And pull. Right? Follow that back down. Push a little harder as you get to the bottom. Push a little harder as you get to the bottom. We're gonna push, push, push. Okay, looking at my brush, make sure I have a nice thin edge. Follow this up and pull outwards. Follow this up and pull outwards. Follow it down, make my trunk thicker to match my branches. Just like that. Just like that. Gonna wipe off big boy and we're gonna put him in the water. Going in the water. And I'm going to grab my tiny, right, my small round brush for details. Grab some of my black paint and my brown paint. Alright, roll my brush. Just keep rolling, 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 rolling. And I'm going to put my hand here, and I'm just going to pull out on that branch, make it a little thinner, and then I'm going to grab Mr. Nifty. Nifty! Okay, guys, so those of you that dropped the bomb gifts tonight, thank you so much. If you need Nifties, I send them out free for whoever gives me support of 5 or more. So direct message me through my page. There's a button that says message, and make sure I get your address. All right, and any of my OGs in here, guys, any of you that have been hanging around and you do the PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, let me know if you need more. All right, because I've sent them out to you, and I know you have them already. But if you need more, message me your address and I'll send you more. Okay, so always free to watch. Stars is enabled, and through my website, I'll type it in here. You can turn around and there's a button that says support. You hit that button, it's going to bring up PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. You go to the website for the merchandise. I got my shirt on. This vinyl's not going anywhere. Those of you that got a shirt, let everybody know. It's not lifting at all. Not even on the back or anything. So if you want to get yourself a shirt, merchandise, paint kits, brush sets, all that happy stuff, canvas totes, right through the merchandise button. Just like that. And if you want to buy some art, you just look through the different pages, and just thought you'd come in and say hi, but gotta get going. You're skirting out of being in the corner, Nikki. We gotta get Becky out of the corner. Look at you just coming in and trying to be all slick. Alright, I'm just taking Nifty, and I made that even thinner. And now I'm going to add little branches to all these guys. So you want your paint to be like a pudding consistency. If it's too thick, you're not going to get your nice thin branches. And try not to put your hand into your tree that you just painted. Okay, so you don't wind up putting your hand down somewhere and getting paint where you don't want it. So I'm just going to add these small branches, right? Just adding them in, using Mr. Nifty. Yeah, so all of my original, the ones that I take a picture of and advertise the event through, they're all for sale. So you can own Eve's original, right? And they're my sister updates the website, and she posts the paintings through an Etsy shop. So when you hit the link on my website, you get redirected to Etsy. Shirts are high quality, brushes and other stuff are wonderful, and art is worth every penny. Tina, you're such... Thank you. Tina owns all that stuff. She's my OG for sure. She got a shirt that says Smushing on it. She got the brush set. She actually won a brush. Didn't you win Big Boy when I had a contest the one time? And also a brush set, which I hope you opened it. She didn't open it for like 6 months. I hope you're using them. And bought art right off my easel. Bought art right off the easel. 6,000%. You didn't want to be in the corner, that's why you're leaving? Yeah, Nikki, yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to add little twigs. Okay, all this. And if you wind up with a thick one, just follow it backwards. Just follow it backwards and make everything else thick. And you want to follow along the trunk and then just pull out, right? You follow along the trunk and you just pull out, okay? And pay attention to what tree is in front of which tree, okay? So your brush strokes turn around and take care of that. You did win a big boy, and you bought brushes, and you opened them a couple months ago. Oh, good! I'm glad you're using them, honey. I'm glad you're using them. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to smush. And I'm going to take a drink of my coffee. And let's do some roll call. And I'm so excited because everything is working. I have an event tomorrow. So I'll show you guys. Good night, Nikki. Thanks for popping in. I'm going to show you. I'm going to take video for you so you can see my event. You mistreated your big boy with harsh soap. Murphy's Oil Soap, Tina B. I'm telling you. Murphy's Oil Soap or saddle soap. But Murphy's Oil you can get anywhere. Got to take care of your brushes. Take care of them. They're going to last a long time. Lisa's in here. Tina, Kimberly, Sam, Cindy, Debbie D, Carolyn, Carol, Marcia, Jimmy, Gail, Joan, and Donna, and April, Cynthia, Bonnie, Debbie V, Becky, and Nikki. Sam, I think we can let Becky out of the corner now. She's been in the corner for a while. Okay, so I'm going to take medium fluffy, and we want to smash some flowers in here. So I'm going to grab my white, and I'm going to grab some yellow, and I'm going to smash my brush, and then very lightly, how am I going to do it? Lightly. We're going to come in here and make the one bush, right? I'm just tapping lightly and then curving it, because the one bush has like little scraggly things coming out of it. And if you're starting to press harder, that means you need to grab more paint. This isn't a marker. Alright? This isn't a marker. You're not going to get more paint by pressing harder. You're just going to get a big mushy spot. That's all you're going to accomplish. All you're going to accomplish is a big mushy spot. Alright, and let's add another little piece. Coming this way. Let crisscross the other part, right? Whatever. Whatever. It's your little bushy thing. Whatever you want to do with it. I'm going to dab around here like that. And follow these up. Just nice little soft tappy taps. Okay. And I'm going to swirl tap dab my brush. And we're going to come over here, and I'm going to make purple. So, I'm grabbing the red. I'm grabbing the blue. I'm grabbing some clean white with no yellow in it. I'm going to smash. I don't want to overmix this. I want separation of color and all sorts of happy things. I'm just going to smash it enough to where it's making purple. Right? But I'm not going to over smash. Right, push my brush into that, get some of that paint. Okay, now, this is loaded with paint. So, you want to do a very light touch, and we're just going to flick upwards. Flicky-doo, flicky-doo. We're flicky-doing, everybody. We're flicky-doing, just like that. Okay, flicky-doo, flicky-doo. And these go all the way across. They go all the way across, okay? And you can press harder like down here, and then you soften your touch up as you flick upwards. But see how I'm getting all different colors? And, hey, Donna, how are you doing, sweetheart? And I'm not even trying to do that. It's just because I had all different colors in the brush. I'm going to grab a little bit more. Okay, do some smaller flicks in the front of this. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of, I'm going to grab some white and the purple together on my brush. Okay. And stick and move. Don't keep going over it because otherwise it's going to mush together. It's going to mush together if you keep painting over it. You just want to flick it on there and keep it moving. Just like that. Just like that. Flick-a-doo and smushing all in one. I definitely need to do this one and finish those others. Yeah. Yeah, you do. And guys, share your paintings when you're done painting them. Or is nobody painting nowadays? You just come to hang out because I'm amazing. Literally only have 2 pictures in my phone of paintings for the past 3 weeks. 3 or 4 weeks. 2 pictures. That's it. You guys are slacking. You're slacking out there. You need to take time for yourselves, guys. Take some time for yourselves. Alright? Okay. So, this is dry. We're going to smush purple over here. Alright? I'm going to smash this in. Now, I don't want to wind up losing my whole yellow here. So, you know, don't get too nutty. Don't get too smush happy. Okay, I'm just going to smush this in. Right? Then leave it alone. If you keep smashing on top of it, it's just going to mush all together and be one solid color. You leave it alone so you get all those differences of color. You just come here because I'm awesome? Well, thank you. Thank you very much. 2,000 was the goal, guys, and 2 people got us to 1,500. So, just to let you know, since I am awesome, I'm such a bad advertiser. Like, I could never sell. Like, I tried to sell life insurance once in my life, and I was like, I could talk to people, I could hang out with people. I'm putting Fluffy in the water. I could do all of those things, but I couldn't sell. Nikki, I thought you were leaving. Yeah, I posted them in the, you know how long ago that was, Tina? That was a while ago. I posted it in the last little fam vid that I put together for you guys. Nikki, what are you still doing here? You really are just making stuff up to not go in the corner, aren't you? You really are. Alright, I'm going to grab my brown with my black. Okay, going to pull across my palette. Make sure it's razor sharp. And we got to put the little tree in. I'm going to put the little tree in. I'm going to hold my brush back here. Where's this little tree at? There it is. Okay, it's in front of this one. I'm going to pull up and over, light touch so you get nice thin lines. Okay, and make sure that it's your brush has a nice razor edge. Almost a month. You've been babysitting a lot. It's year end for your teacher daughter. Yeah? You need to finish a few paint-ins. Almost a month. Yeah, guys. But you are so awesome. Remember, that's why you can't leave yet. Oh, that's hysterical. That is hysterical. Okay. So, you just want to make sure that you, Big Boy has a nice thin edge as you're doing these. Alright? And thicken the trunk. And thicken the trunk. Just like that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, guys. And don't do all the small brushes. Oh my goodness, Sam, you're hysterical. Okay, so don't do the small branches. Alright? Now, we need to grab, I'm going to grab Tiny. We got to start putting some mushrooms in. We got to start putting in some mushrooms. So, I'm grabbing Tiny. I'm grabbing white paint. I'm going to grab some red with the white. Make myself a pink. because all the mushrooms in the back are pink. Alright? And you're just going to do a little helmet head like that. Boop. And curve the bottom. That's it. There's your mushroom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You can make as many of these as you want, wherever you want them to be. Alright, and as you're filling this all in, make sure you're leaving a big space down here for the really big mushrooms. Okay, for the really big mushrooms. Okay, we got 3 there. And we're going to have 3 over here. Thank you for the stars, Joan. I appreciate that. Thank you, Joan. Joan still needs to send them 50 cents at a time. Thank you. That cracks me up. Okay, and then there's 3 over here. Right? Odds look better for some reason. Odds are more aesthetically pleasing. Aesthetically. Okay, 1 there. And I'm just doing a squiggly do here, right? Making a rounded triangle. I'm not worrying about, you know, the shape too much. It's just a rounded triangle. Mushrooms come in all shapes and sizes, so I'm going to switch to Mr. Nifty and put the stems on. Boom. There's one. And there's another. And here's another. Okay. And the other guy's over here. Boop. There's a stem. And here's another. And there's another. Boop. Just like that. It's easier to send on here during the live. Right? Joan, you haven't been able, like, you've been sending 50-cent ones for, like, since you started the whole stars thing. Because for some reason it won't let you send a whole bunch at once. And it cracks me up because I just see 50 cent, 50 cent, 50 cent, 50 cent. I love it. Thank you so much. Good night, Nikki. You have a great night, doll. You do Cash App. Yeah, Tina B. Yes. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal, guys. Just go right to my website and hit support. Support an artist. Because, you guys, seriously, you guys keep the lights on. I'm not lying. One of these days, I'm gonna start the live and, have it be all dark. Alright, so now we want to turn around and we're going to grab medium fluffy again. Alright, so we'll tap dab them and we want to turn around and put in our pink on our pretty tree. So I'm going to grab red. And I'm going to grab white, and I'm going to dab. And we're just going to lightly tap this in. And you don't follow the branch, you just kind of tap it in around the branch. Right? You don't have to follow the branch. Okay? So, lots of times I see people and they put it in like doot, following the branch. You don't have to do that. You just want to put it around the branch, and then when we go back in and do the smaller branches, you can connect it all. Okay? But trees don't grow with it only on the branch. I mean, unless it's like a sapling or something. Need to do a black light paint. Need to do a black light painting, but we couldn't use our regular paint. I would have to add the neon app. Yeah, I don't know anything about that, Tina B. I have no idea. I know there's like special paint or something. I have absolutely no experience or knowledge about any of that. Right? And again, I'm grabbing red and white, very random. So when I put these on, some of them are going to be lighter, some of them are going to be darker. I'm letting the brush do it for me, guys. I'm letting the brush do it. That's it. 6,000%. Put another little area right here. And again, the more layers you do, the better it's going to come out. Alright, so, but you stick and move with the smushes. Stick and move. Because if you keep going, yes, glow in dark or fluorescent paint. Ah, very good. Because if you keep smashing the same spot over and over and over again, you're going to wind up with a big mushy mess. And you don't want that. I'm going to swirl, tap, dab my brush. And this tree, bam! This one right here. Boom! That one has yellow on it. Has yellow on it. So, swirl, tap, dab in my brush. I'm going to grab some clean white. I got some right there. You see it? You see it? Got some right there. I'm going to grab some white. I'm going to grab some yellow. I'm going to smash, smash. Right? You guys getting it now? You're getting it. And we're going to put yellow on this tree. Right? Again, here, there, not everywhere. Alright? Just tapping these in. And it's behind this tree. So make sure you leave that behind the tree. Okay? I'm just going to smash these in. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, guys. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, Tina, you're going to have to paint one and send me a picture of it all glowing. That would be cool. I like I see other artists do them. It's just that I've had the same supply list for the past 3 years, and I kind of like it that way. I don't ever want to do a painting where you guys have to go and get special stuff, right? Because art supplies aren't cheap, man. Art supplies are not cheap. So the paint, you love painting trees, right? Trees are so, like, such a zen. You're such a zen. Right? And if you wind up with one that's starting to get goopy globby on you, leave it alone. Joan, did you figure out how to do the stars? Because that was not 50 cents. Good job. Good job. We're almost there. We're only 100 stars away from the goal, guys. Good job. Alright, I got this yellow on my brush. There's the 50 stars again. I got the yellow on my brush, so I'm going to come back in and do my next layer on this thing. For Cynthia, that's what this looks like. Carolyn, why didn't you help me out with that? I couldn't think of for Cynthia to save my brain. Thank you, sir. Joan smacked it. Goal achieved. Woohoo! Nice, Joan. Thank you so much. Good job. Good job, fam. You did it. You did it. You reached the goal. Okay, now I'm going to grab small fluffy. We hardly ever use small fluffy, right? Hardly ever. I'm going to grab small fluffy. And I'm going to grab just white. And I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to pop in some white moments. White moments with small fluffy. We hardly ever use small fluffy. And if you notice, I'm sticking and moving, right? I'm dabbing it on and then I'm keeping it moving. I'm not pressing on it twice. Alright, dab it on, keep it moving. 6,000%. Now, your mushrooms, of course, you want to do another layer, another layer, another layer, all that happy stuff. I'm not going to do another layer, another layer, another layer. I am going to show you how to do the insides. If someone wants to make the close-up, so you guys can see the white smush. If you want to make it a pink, If you want to do it in pink, it'll look like a flowering almond. I don't think I've ever seen it. So I got red on Nifty. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to shape out the stem like that. And then you're just going to curve around like this. And then color that all in red. Just like that. Okay? And you're going to do that to all these. So you just shape out the stem. Do a curve. Right? Wrap it around. Color it in. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So the mushrooms where you see the bottom of the mushroom, that's how you do it. If you want it to where you're not seeing underneath the mushroom, you just want to do a couple of dabs on the top of the stem piece here, underneath the triangle part, and then just smush it out so it looks like a shadow on the stem. That's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, guys. Same with the mushrooms that are over here. Alright, grabbing red paint. I'm going to outline the top of the stem. Curve this around. Curve this around. Color it in. Right, this one I want it to where you can't see the bottom, so I'm just going to dab some red in right at the top there and then soften it. So it just looks like a shadow. Alright, cut out the top of the stem, do a little curve, and there you go. There you go. Alright, so now, that being said, the next thing you would do, okay, is you would put all the branches onto this tree, right? So, I'm not going to do them all, but you know the drill. And if you want to add more branches to this one, you want to add another layer of smushing, right? Wait for it to completely dry. And then you could add another layer of smushing. Stick and move, guys. Alright, you stick and move, and then leave it alone. Don't keep smashing on top of it. So, when you have this, you could cut the stem right through. Right? And then it makes those look like they're in the back. And you're just going to add all these little pieces, right, coming out from in there, right, maybe coming up here, meeting up with that, right, guys, over here, do some coming out from the edge, right, and fill in your tree with all the different stems, right. So if you put the stem over, it's going to make that, it's going to add depth. It's going to make that go in the back. Alright, guys? That's your trick. And then you do pieces that are coming out from the middle of everything. Alright? Okay. So, we're on our last steps. Woohoo! What? Isn't it, this painting, it's like, you know, you do layer to layer to layer. It's really like, and once it's all built and put together, it's so cute, right? I think it's cute. I know it's mine. I really shouldn't boast about my my work too much, but I think it's awesome. So a little bit of ketchup mustard time. If you guys got a question, I think adding the thin lines over the blossoms like that is a level up and adds a lot to your painting. Yeah, Carolyn, it's a really easy trick, and it instantly gives you depth in your tree. Instantly. And all you're doing is the original stem that you put down first before you smushed on it, you're just finding that and following it through. But over the, are you resting your arm on the bottom of the canvas? Sometimes, or I'm resting it on the easel, or I put it in my palette and I wind up paint on my elbow. I've done that too. I'm resting my hand when I do the little lines because acrylic dries really fast. So you can definitely rest your hand or your arm if you need to, especially when you're working with acrylic. And you know what? If you feel like you hit something wet, right? If you put your arm or your hand down and you like, oh, I just put my hand in something, just lift it straight off and then wipe it off. See, I put my hand in the red before from doing this. So you just lift straight off and you won't have an issue. And just make sure you don't put your hand back down somewhere else. You guys seen me do that all the time though. I'm always putting paint in areas that I wasn't planning on it being. Alright, and then your final touches, right? You can do another layer of smushing over here, right? You just do another layer of smushing. You want to do lights and darks. Okay, so I'm grabbing my small fluffy and I'm going to grab the blue and the red. And you want to do some dark areas, okay? Here, there, not everywhere. And then you want to grab, you know, the white with your purple. Do some lighter areas, here, there, not everywhere. Alright, and this is going to add that extra to your foliage, right? To your grass areas and your bushes and all of that happy stuff, okay? So, you want to put all that in, right? You want to do an extra little dark on the bottom, okay? You want to do a little dark on the bottom because it's underneath everything, right? So just make sure that this is dark down here. Alright? And then leave it alone. Don't keep smooshing on it, right? You're going to add more flicks to these guys. Okay? So the more layers you do, the better it's going to come out. The better it's going to come out. But you're doing the same thing I already showed you. You're flicky doing, you're smooshing, right? You're playing with your colors. You're going to cover up the bottom of your mushrooms. Alright? I already showed you how to do it. You just got to do it for yourself, okay? I already, you know the technique. Now it's your time to play. You guys know I bring you to like layer 3. And then it's time for you to fly. I want to see what you guys create. I don't want to see what I create. I already have it. It's sitting right over there. I have another one sitting right here. I don't need to see another one that looks exactly like mine. I want to see what yours looks like and what yours comes out to be. And another reason I want you to share your pictures with me. Number one, we share as a family. We create as a family. So I want everybody to check everything out. And I don't care if you think it's terrible. Because you're going to post it and somebody else is going to feel reassured because theirs probably looks like yours because you've only done so many paintings in your life, or you haven't had really time to practice, and that's okay. We're all at different levels, 6,000%. So even though you might not think it's that great, because we're very hard on ourselves. Thanks, Vanessa, I appreciate that. Because we're very hard on ourselves, especially us women. I don't know why that is, but you posting it, you're going to help somebody else that was feeling the same way, right? That's what we do. We give each other confidence and support and love and all of that good stuff in our community. So, no worries, no stressing, all right? Thanks, Vanessa. I try to match the painting of the evening, and it was magic, so I added sparkle. Added sparkles, because every girl deserves some sparkle. We all deserve some sparkles. And since I'm a working artist and I'm not dripping in diamonds, I'll add it in my eyeshadow. Alright, so now you're coming to the last level, right? So I'm going to swirl tap that big boy. I'm going to get clean white paint. I'm going to get clean white paint and you're going to map in. You're going to map in your 3 mushrooms. Sparkle, baby. Oh, yeah, Vanessa, sparkle. So we got Vanessa in here. I gotta add you to the roll call, and I gotta add Virginia into the roll call. Vanessa and Virginia. Hello, ladies. Welcome to Eve's Creations Cake Party. Everybody give a warm family welcome to Virginia and Vanessa. Oh, of course, Joan. Absolutely. 6,000%. 6,000%, babe. White paint, big boy. Gonna map out my mushrooms. So, I'm gonna find my center. Oh, let's find our center. There it is. Boop, right there. Okay, and I'm gonna, again, just a rounded triangle. Nothing special. Right? You can let it wiggly do if you want, all that good stuff, and just fill it in. Just fill it in. Okay, and then you need the stem. Whoop. Right? Just like that. Okay, more white paint. Add the mushroom next to it. Right, again, a squiggly triangle. Mushrooms come in all shapes and sizes, right? There's no rhyme or reason. They just look like a triangle. I'm gonna grab more white paint, put in my stem. And I'm gonna curve this stem this way. Just like that. And then you're going to come over here, add mushroom number 3. Now, you can leave them separated. You can have them touching. It's your mushrooms, right? The more you play with it, the bigger it's going to get. That still cracks me up every time I say it. Sorry, but it does. Alright, so we're going to add this. Okay, and then I'm going to put this stem more like straight. Right? Anybody watch the Smurfs? This painting makes me think of the Smurfs. Okay, now I'm going to turn around and round this stem out. Okay, I'm going to grab some more paint. I'm going to round this stem out, right? Thinner up top, a little thicker on the bottom. And we're going to round this stem out. Okay, just like that. And then in a perfect world, you want to do 2 to 3 layers of white because there's green underneath. Alright, there's green underneath. But in my world, for the sake of time, because you don't need to see me color mushrooms 4 times, 4 to 5 times, I'm going to grab white in my color. And you always want to start with your lighter color first. So I'm going to grab white and yellow. Color this guy in. Like I said, in a perfect world, you would be doing layer, let it dry, layer, let it dry. Right? And as you're waiting for this to dry, you would do Gargamel. Yes! Sam, you grew up on the Smurfs? Yes. And what was the cat's name? Azrael? Azrael was the cat. And we had Smurf, poor Smurfette, right? In with all those dudes. Okay, now I'm going to wipe off Big Boy. I'm going to grab red and white. Color this guy in. Okay. And like I said, as you're waiting for these to dry, you could turn around and do, you know, your other little details, putting your stems in, right? Adding a little more smush smush to whatever you got going on. All that happy stuff. Okay. So there we have that one. And now I'm going to grab my blue, because I already got red and white on my brush. Do the purple one. Okay, overlap it with the, see why, like, you want to do the lighter ones first, because when you overlap with the dark color, you don't have to worry about having to block it out and map it out and make it white. You can just go right over the other one with the dark color. Just don't go over, make sure the yellow one's dry if your purple one's going to overlap, because if you put the purple with the yellow, you're going to get like an icky color. So you just want to have the yellow one dry. Okay? 6,000%. So, everything's all said and done. You worked on other stuff. Your mushrooms are all dry. And you're just going to come in, and I'm going to grab Mini-Me. The last Mini-Me, we used every single brush, guys. Every single brush in the collection. Oh, yeah. Mini-Me is a small shader. Okay? And you're going to do a darker version of your mushroom. Now, with the yellow, I went orange. Alright, so I'm grabbing yellow and I'm grabbing red. And you want to leave a little lip, okay? So I'm going to frame out the stem, but I'm going to leave a little lip there. And then bring this around. Okay, color it in. Right? And then I turned around and I left that orange on my brush, and I grabbed some more yellow. And I just put in some darker color on the stem. And like I said, in a perfect world, you would let this dry. Okay, see how I have green peeking through? That's because I only did one layer of white. Alright, so you need minimum 2 layers of white. Yeah, right? A simple little trick, and now it looks like a 3D. So, at a minimum, you want 2 layers of white. Then you want 2 layers of your color with white. And then your final color. Okay? So, that's what I did on the original. Alright? Let that dry a second. I'm going to come over to the pink one. Now the pink one, I did a little bit of my purple color with the red and the white. So like a reddish purple color. Again, you want to leave a little lip. So I'm going to frame this out. Okay. Do a curve. Color it in. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then I grabbed more red. With some white. And I just turned around and made the stem be a little bit darker. Okay, and if you want to level up, you make the center of the stem a little lighter. So I just grabbed some white paint, I'm dabbing this in, and I'm just dabbing from the center outwards. So a little level up, you just want to make your center of your stem a little lighter. Alright, wipe off my brush. I'm going to grab blue with my purple, make my purple darker, and come in here, frame out my stem. Again, leaving a little space right there. Follow the curve of my mushroom here. Follow that curve. Follow that curve. Color that in. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, guys. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Hey Amanda, how you doing, sweetheart? What's going on? Put some darker into my stem. Gonna wipe off my brush. Alright, a little bit of a level up. You just want to grab a little bit of white paint and you make the center of the stem lighter. And you just dab that in, working towards the edges. That's all. That's all. And you could also play with like the top of the mushroom, like if you want this to be a little lighter right there. Okay, you can add like lighter and darker to the tops of your mushrooms. Grandkids' birthday weekend. Everybody's got their grandkids nowadays. I need some beverage. My tongue's sticking to the roof of my mouth. Alright. Again, all dry, all done. You're gonna go back in and you're just gonna do like a lighter and darker color. I'll show you on the red one so you can see it. So I went back in, close up. I'm almost out of battery, so thank you and have a great weekend at your show. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. All right, I got red paint, and I'm going to flick outwards from the stem. Okay, grab some more red paint, and you want these little corners right in here to be the darkest. And then you can just fan it out, right, like hands of a clock, and then make those corners the darkest right in here, these corners that are in the back here. So you fill this in with whatever amount of dark you want. And then you could go in and, you know, if you want to add a little bit of like purple to it. Okay, make it even darker. Okay. And you're just going to do these flicky doos all like hands of a clock coming out from the center of the stem. And when you have that all said and done, you could take Mini-Me with your original mushroom color and clean up your edge. Just like that. And you do that to all three. Alright, so the blue one I did dark purple and some red. And then the yellow one I did red and yellow. together, made like some orange pieces, and then added yellow, made some lighter pieces. So there you go, 3 mushrooms. Boom! And then the last thing, if you got the to do it, the you know what I'm saying? Once your entire painting is dry, the whole thing has to be dry. The whole entire shebango has to be dry. You're going to swirl, tap, dab your big boy brush. Alright, you're going to swirl, tap, dab your big boy brush. Make sure he's nice and clean. No painting him whatsoever. And the same way you did these back here, you're going to do a massive one coming in and shining down towards your mushrooms. Alright, so big boy's all nice and clean and dry. I'm going to do a little bit of a vertical dip here. Vertical dip. Oop, don't stick your brush into dirty paper towel. Right, so there's a little extra water in my brush. Gonna grab some clean yellow paint. Make sure it's not goopy gobby. Know where you're going? Do a thin line first, okay? Do the thin line first. You're just gonna hold it back here, straight up against your canvas, and pull. Whoop, just like that. Faster you go, straighter it's going to be. So this came out a little wonky. That's all right. I'm okay with that because I can come back in and whoop, fix it up. That's why I said do it with a thin line first. So this way, if it became a little wonky, you straightening it out, you're not going to wind up having this like really thick line to straighten out. Faster you go, straighter it's going to be. Once you have this in place for yourself, to where you're making a nice straight line, okay, and then you could just add to it to make it as thick as you want it to be. You can also take a microscopic amount of white paint add some brighter moments, right? Add some brighter moments, and everything is straight. Straight, 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 straight. Then, once you're comfortable with what you got, you can turn your brush and pull it all out and get rid of the any brush strokes that might be in it. Okay, soften any white tones you might have put in it. Alright, so microscopic amount of white paint. You can put in some brighter moments, right? Then turn your brush and soften them. Okay, so you can do that. And you just keep adding to this until it's the thickness that you want it to be. Alright, and if it's not gliding for you, nice and easy peasy like, you need to do the vertical drip on your brush to add some more moisture to your brush. Okay, so if it's not gliding, that means you need to add some more water to Big Boy. Right, so you just dip them in your water, do the vertical drip like this, come back in, and just pull it over, and it's going to thin it and soften it for you. Okay, one end to the other, one solid stroke like that. Okay, don't start here because then you're going to get these things. You see that? You want to do one solid stroke from the top all the way to the bottom. And that's it, guys. That is Magic Forest. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And like I said, you guys can add to this and extra layers. Add whatever you would like to add. You have all the techniques that you need to make this exactly what you want it to be. Add some butterflies. Add some dragonflies. Add some more trees or bushes or maybe different colored mushrooms if you want. It's your painting. It's your creation. And don't forget to share on the event page. I put a post that you can comment on and share your creations there, okay? So, 6,000%. Thank you so much for reaching the stars goal. 2,050, guys. You did it. We smacked that goal out of the park. All right, let's say hello and goodbye to everyone one last time. We had Lisa, Tina, Kimberly, Sam, Cindy, Debbie D, Carolyn, Carol, Marcia, Jimmy, Gail, Joan, Donna, April, Cynthia, Bonnie, Debbie V, Becky, Nikki, Vanessa, and Virginia joining us tonight, and Amanda rounding us out. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Next week's Bob. Next week is Bob. Let me grab Bob. Now, if you don't want to put Bob in your painting, that's fine. You can just show up to do the clouds, mountains, and trees. Alright, but next week, next Friday's Bob. And PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. www.evesartistry.com. Hit the support button. Boom. You're right there to send support. If you enjoyed this tutorial, if I taught you something, exchange of energy, you know what I mean? Give you a little something, give me a little something, and we work, and that's how the universe works. Alright, and the one after that, da 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 da. Thank you, Cindy, I appreciate that. You guys ready? It's not 100% finished. It's like 85% finished. You guys want to see? Do you want to see the one in 2 weeks? Alright, if you don't want to see, that's fine. I don't have to show it to you. It's all good. There's a yes. There's another yes. Thank you. It was fun. You can't wait to try this. It was enjoyable to watch. Thank you for joining me, Virginia. I'll see you next Friday. 6,000%. Samantha's like, yes, please. All right, guys. So, 2 weeks. What are you doing stealing my apples? What are you doing stealing my apples? We're giving a little ode to the whiz. Doing a little ode to the whiz. That's what we're doing. So that's 2 weeks, guys. There's just a few more things I need to do, and then this will be all set for you guys. So, sneak peek! You guys get sneak peek because you're on my live with me. What are you doing stealing my apples? You know I'm going to say that probably. The apple tree in Oz. That's right, Tina B. You know I'm going to probably say that 6,000 times when we do the painting, right? What are you doing stealing my apples? Anyway, I love you all. I'm so happy this worked. Thank you, universe. And healing prayers and wishes to everyone out there that has some things going on. I wish you all the best. Y'all warm my heart. Have fun. Go create. And I'll see you next week. Bye.